Hey, welcome back to Spirit of a Handyman. Today, I'm working on replacing this faucet, which I did. Pulled this old one off. It had a homeowner's repair job on there. And so bought this frost guard faucet spigot thing. And everything was going so well. And I thought, we don't need to make a video about this because there are other videos that show you just exactly what to do. But I'm going to show you what happened to me, and you can learn from my mistakes. So, first of all, you can see there's been some water that's gotten around here. Okay, that's just cosmetic, not a huge deal. What happened is, as I was screwing this in, that last turn to get it truly flush, I bent the pipe inside, and that caused a little pinhole in the copper pipe. And so now I have to replace a section of pipe and then unthread this, put it back into the new section. So let's try that out. While this was turning, it actually turned this elbow, which created just a little tiny pinhole leak, which you can see has caused a little drip. So now we have to replace this, this, and this. I've never sweated copper pipe, so I'm gonna try some shark bite stuff and see if we can repair that. All right, so I've never worked on copper pipe before, but the guy at the depot says these close quarters tubing cutter. I'm basically just tightening this while turning without crushing the tube, it says. Somewhere, someone much wiser than I is grimacing at how many times it's taking me to turn this. I'm sure of it. You'd only have to turn it 4 times, son. Ooh. Well, apparently I didn't drain the line entirely. Good. Now that I've got all the water out of the entire house, we can detach the thing. Beautiful assistant, hold on to this pipe in here while I undo the outside pipe. And then we'll rethread it. I think that'll do. So attach this, cut it, and then add an elbow. That's my plan. Aha! Maybe like here. You know what they say, measure twice, cut once, unless you feel confident, in which case just do whatever you're into. This shark bite stuff is curious. You can rotate it like, but it's still stuck in there. Just taking my own sweet time cutting this pipe. Like opening a can of tomatoes. looks like it's just about perfect. Now, I'm gonna have my lovely assistant hold on to this piece right here with some vice grips. And I will go outside and push the faucet through and thread it while we hold this thing still. It'll be great. This now makes the third time we're going to turn the water on. Hopefully this time there's no drip inside. I think I either used too thick of Teflon tape or too thin, but come on, baby! Finish up this little job. We're just gonna patch this hole with some copious amounts of caulking. See if we can get some reasonable looking smear lines that mimic the grain of the wood. No, not really. And drop a couple screws in there and see if it holds. As you can hear, no leaks, water's going through there. So this project became a lot more involved than what I was initially expecting. Chances are pretty good there's some way to take this little cap off and just refinish that with a new seal or something. But no, that's not the handyman way. You have to remove the whole thing, break and then replace all the interior piping, refinish it so that you can get this nice smeary caulk thing going on, and then really secure that. Way to go. So comment down below on all the practical advice that perhaps if you're an expert, comment down below on best practice. If you're a newbie, comment down below on how you did with this project. In the meantime, I just want to empower the DIY inside of you. It may not be easy. You might go to the hardware store 4 more times than a professional, but if I can do it, you can do it, and together we can make the world a better place. Subscribe for more content coming from Spirit of a Handyman. So if you made it this far in the video, then you'll notice I'm wearing a different colored shirt, and that's because this is a new day. So this is actually day 3 trying to button up the faucet. There was a slow, tiny little drip coming from here that John noticed, so I came back. It wasn't a lot, it just, filled up this bucket just like drip by drip by drip. So went and picked up this faucet so I don't have to keep turning off the main to the house. In hindsight, I should have done this from the beginning. It's a coupling anyhow. Whatever. Next time, install a shutoff valve wherever you're working. That's what I've learned. So got this little guy, and then I threw a wrench on this to really tighten it on. Had somebody inside to hold on to this bit. I went on the outside, really gave it a good turn, and that seems to have dried it up. And then in the greatest bit of irony, these pressure washer guys showed up, and they started to like, hey, we need that faucet. So I'm like, oh crap, I have to finish this job right now. So anyhow, got it buttoned up, and it's totally dry now. So that's awesome. The downside is they're probably gonna mess up my caulk, so I'll have to come back and like refinish the caulking later because it's not cured yet, but whatever. So moral of the story, do the right thing the first time. Plan on multiple trips to the hardware store, and finally do it yourself and learn from your mistakes. So This has been a video on how I learned a couple interesting tips and tricks on plumbing by doing an exterior faucet. So hope this was helpful. Stay tuned for more updates from Spirit of Handyman.